Elizabeth Loves Dancing here, and I'm so excited because it's Sunday, and I'm sticking to it. I'm doing what I said I'm going to be doing for a long time because I've been trusting my gut. In 2011, things in my life were really interesting. I decided that I was going to back off on my drinking because I used to drink quite a bit because I felt guilty for the way that I was living my life and that I was living my life for other people, and I was feeling really guilty about it, and I was drinking because I really love being social and just being around people and stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to abuse me anymore, and so
I
God,
decided that
why
I
does it
was
do
going
that
to
every
back
time I
off
mute
on
it?
my
And this is just
drinking
hilarious.
because
I don't know why it does that. Anyway, since then, it's a kind of a long story, and I'm going to tell my story. There's going to be a page on this app, on this 22 Social app, and it's going to be the social group story, and it is an amazing story about how in 2011 I was suffering from PTSD, working at the hospital in labor and delivery as a scrub tech. And so many of you have babies, and we've all been babies, and we know how it works. But a lot of things happened to me there. With babies, they live, and it's cute, and it's fantastic, and then they also die. And, at all stages. I saw dead babies in all stages of the birthing process, and I saw everything that you could have seen, like, from blood and guts and death of the moms and the babies to, great relationships to horrible relationships to, 12 and 13-year-olds having babies and, prostitutes having babies and, one baby could be perfectly fine on the monitor, and then it comes out and it dies. Or the one that you think the baby's dead, and then the mom gives birth to it, and she holds it for a couple hours, and it comes back to life. You know what I'm saying? But that's made me realize that life is so incredibly precious, and I know you've heard people tell you this, but in 2011, I made a decision that I was going to start living my life and doing what I love, and what I love is helping others. That's part of the story of why I was even working at the hospital, because I love helping people. And I believe that I've connected to really good systems and true mentors online and offline who are going to help me, and I've been being trained, and I want to pass that training on to you. I've had digital training, but my contribution is Social Grooves, which is going to be the social training, getting people back into dancing, getting people away from drinking, getting people away from extremes, away from the chaos, away from the movies. That's where my friends went. They wanted to go see Godzilla or whatever, and so I was like, cool, but that just made me think that, all these movies full of destruction and chaos and the good guy versus the bad guy. I know it's good guy versus bad guy, but, how many of those can you have? Let's be original. Social Grooves is original. We're going to start entertaining ourselves through dancing, singing, and I'm going to show you by example how to open a Social Grooves in your community, starting with yourself. So I guess I'm kind of glad that it's just me here again, but pretty soon this house is going to be full of people doing Social Grooves, and then it's going to go to other people's houses, and then people are going to come together, and they're going to get department stores that are leasing or whatever, and they're going to use the money that they make online through the systems, through Empower Network and iPass, and we're all just going to come together. And I don't know, but I'm going with my gut, and I've been going with my gut since 2011, and you just have to please just trust me and know that I'm not going to, follow weird people. I've been following wonderful mentors like David Wood and Franco Gonzalez and Chris Jones, and there's women too, but it really comes down to a decision and going with your gut. And that's all I have to say today. Just, if you've got anything out of this, please share it, or just keep watching and keep going and keep loving. Thank you.